I can't explain it. Somehow we ended up on a first to 5 of first to 10 of KoF11. Oswald, Kim. I think that's Kim. He's blue. He stands like Kim. That's a touch of stun always. That climax. What do you call it? Leader special. That leader special always does the maximum dizzy. It makes Rio a pretty good leader. Leader DM. Leader desperation move. Yeah, look at that. Tag confirms. K-Dash, Kula, Oswald. That's an edgy team. It's quite common to see K-Dash and Kula on the same team. It's because they have similar design principles. They don't feel so dissimilar either. Like every KOF characters in this game. And also a bunch of Fatal Fury characters. Nice. But that Oswald is dying. That was a punish. Good lord. I'm actually not 100% sure how the meters in this game work. Okay, I get the health bar up there. That makes sense. And I think that little pink bar right above the health bar is the dizzy bar, I think. And then the super meter down there at the bottom makes a lot of sense. I get that part. That makes plenty of sense. I don't know if it can just go up to 5 always in this game or if it increases. It probably can always go up to 5. This game is so dynamic compared to other KOF games. Hell yeah, I watch in silence. The little bars beneath the health bar are the health of the other characters, but the pink bar on top is your dizzy, I think. And then I don't know what the bar is above the super meter, but my best guess is that it's some kind of tag meter. And then when you have a Joel, you can do a tag, like in a combo, something like that. Yeah, that used one of his Joels to do that. It looks like it's always building for both players. That's probably like your combo break tags and your in combo tags. That's my best guess on all the meters in this game. That might have been a cross-up that landed on the same side. Those are possible occasionally in KOF. They always look hella jank. See that Kula blocked the wrong way. Pew. That was a pretty sick combo. It's fairly easy to get kill or near kill combos in this game with the number of resources you have. And then 2 skill stocks to break combos with a tag. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, okay, I see. That's pretty nice. That makes a lot of sense. I watched a decent amount of this game and I never actually knew that. Although I knew it had to be tied to some resource, I couldn't easily see where it was on the screen. But now I see it's those jewels. They're both carrying, they both got full skill stocks. The thing about KoF compared to Street Fighter is that there's a fuck ton of resources in KoF. And in Street Fighter, the more resources you spend, you don't necessarily get better damage. In Street Fighter 4, if you're like Ryu and you spend 2 bars and an Ultra, you can get like a 500 damage combo. But if you spend like 4 bars and an Ultra, you can get like a 500 damage combo plus, I should say like a 550 damage combo. You get significant diminishing returns. KoF does that a lot less. KoF is a lot better about the more meter you spend, the more returns you get. Nice. You gotta fight for your life for meter in that game. You can spend 5 bars to do 900. Or you can spend 2 bars to do 500. And yeah, in order to spend like a shit ton of meter, you've got to be last character. There's more shit to spend meter on too. Because it costs an entire super meter to do like a guard cancel blowback or a guard cancel roll. Which are both quite good. It's okay to have like a combo that does 900 damage for all of your resources on your final character. It's just that one, you can only do that once per match, and two, in order to do it at all, you need to save your resources for the rest of the round. 12 is the bad one. This is 11. 12 was a massive simplification of previous KoF games. It was pretty though. 12 felt very incomplete. It didn't have a super big roster. It didn't have official teams. Um, a lot of characters were very, very simplified. Like, I think Mature had 1 special move, or like 2. Um, and they removed like multiple. Every character suddenly only had 1 super, and they made it so like damage off of like 1. If you got a counter hit heavy, you got like a fat combo. Kind of like crush counters. They had a special name for it. I forget what it was. But the big system of KoF12 was that if you got like a certain kind of counter hit heavy, you got an automatic like Genejin combo. '12 was literally like, hey, KoF13 is half done. Here's your half finished game. '13 is fantastic. Critical counter, that might be it. Super high hit, jump C or whatever that normal is. It's kind of cool. Locking him down. Counter hit, jump CD is a combo, or a launcher rather. Oswald has some nice hitboxes with distended, disjointed hurtboxes. Um, but he's also got really high damage compared to most characters. So he's very common in this game at the high level. I don't know if he's like outright top tier, but he's definitely a high tier. That almost hits. I really like this use of Rio in the touch of stun in all his combos. That's really neat. There's a dream cancel. So one of your characters you select to be the leader, and I don't know if there's any other differences, but only the leader can do the... Every character has like a super called a, I don't know, Dream DM or some bullshit, leader super, leader DM. And only the leader can do it. So you've got a super that's locked off unless you're the main character on the team. Those are the characters with the green health bars. So that one right there is Rio's, the one that instantly dizzies you. I think K-Dash, his leader DM, is the one where he throws his shades at you. And I think you can do multiple of them in the combo. If you want to spend... No, is that how it works? I don't remember. I don't remember if leader DMs are 2 bars or 3. I think they're 2. And there's certain characters who can do 2 of them in a row. One of them is K-Dash, I think. Huh. That's like cool as B&B in every game. She's got like a 2-hit stand C. Well, depending on the game, I think she can get a towards A after that even. I think she can always do 1-hit stand C into towards A. Gar Mark of the Wolves. I've played it. Not a whole lot. The way KoF works is that pretty much the characters keep approximately the same tools between games, but the engine changes just a little bit each game. But there are certainly times where they give characters an overhaul. There's basically 2 completely different Kyos, for example. And there's also basically 2 completely different Ioris. And then there's certain other characters where they're not really sure what they want and they just do something completely different every game. I mentioned this pretty recently, but I played Kenso in KoF13, and the list of similarities between Kenso in 13 and 14 is one of them has, or they both have fireballs and they both have DPs. Iori in KoF13, and also I think KoF12, had his firepower stolen by Ash, and so he had a claw fighting style as well. And then they added traditional Iori in KoF13 as a downloadable character, EX Iori. Kenso we have in KoF14 is a lot like the old Kenso. The Kenso we have in KoF13 is quite unique. Dark Hearts and Blowbacks do like no damage. I don't know if they genuinely do no damage in this game or if they do like 4. Usually it's something like 4. In a game where characters have 1000 HP, you have an attack that does like 4 damage. Kyo has Rekka's. I think Nest's Kyo is the one with Rekka's. There's 2 versions of Kyo. One of them is the one that has the fireball, and the other one is the one that has like the Rekka's. Stand C, 2 hits, Ice Breath, and then like the Tatsu thing, and then how's it go? There's like a combo that Kula always does. Tatsu thing into like a slide, and then a DP. She's had that combo in like every game she's been in. It's like the equivalent of Makuma's like light Tatsu DP. Rose Fireball has occasionally been a real fireball and occasionally been a very good hitbox fireball that instantly dissipates, like Dan's. And yeah, he had air-to-ground fireballs a long time ago. In fact, I think 98 had 2 different versions of Ryo. And one of them had real fireballs, if I recall correctly, and the other one didn't. There were like a few. I didn't know that until recently. I knew that the Team New Faces, the Orochi team, I knew that they had 2 different versions per character, and I knew that there was also a Super Rugal. But what I didn't know, there's like 5 other characters who have secret versions. It's like Ryo and I don't know, Takuma or something. I forget. It's like quite a few characters. Yuri, I think, had one. I don't remember. Maybe like Robert. Yeah, look at that. That's quite a few. Yeah, Kyo had the Nest's Kyo and the Fireball Kyo, old Kyo. Pretty much all of those characters, the EX version is like the old version of the character. So it like gives you a way to play the pre-overhaul character, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Did he really confirm that? Did he react to that? My work starts at 6, so I've still got a little bit of time. But I should probably go before too long. I could probably finish this video. It's 20 minutes. The most busted EX ones? I don't know. I don't know if any of the characters who were really scary in KOF 98, the 3 Orochi characters I think are all better than the normal. I don't know about what's her face, Shermie, but definitely Orochi Chris and Orochi Yashiro are extremely played. But even regular Chris and Yashiro are played. Chris and Yashiro just have really good like normals. So regardless of which layout of special moves they have, they're good. I think a lot of it was what arcade cabinets were available. Distribution. It was Daimon and clan leaders, if I recall. Kyo, Iori, Chizu or whatever, and Daimon are like the top four, I think. I don't know, it's been a long time. And then I think Shermie and, I mean not Shermie, Chris and Yashiro are also extremely high tier. There's a few more still. Let's roll. Yeah, I've seen that a lot too. The arcades always have like fucking Tekken 4 or like Third Strike or MVC2. But then you go to like fucking some mom and pop chicken place and they've got an SNK machine with 4 different SNK games. So you can play your KoF or you can play your Metal Slug or you can play your fucking soccer. Puzzle Bobble, yeah. Those Form 1 arcade machines are actually a really good buy if you're like trying to, get people to come in, spend money. I mean, shit, it's Form 1. And chances are, if you're, chances are you're gonna like one of those games. House of the Dead, huh? Like with guns? I never saw one of those combination arcade cabinets that had, that's probably a failed leader special. Jesus Christ, Second Impact had cabs. That's weird to think about. New Generation had cabs. Also weird. There's an arcade not so far away from me that has, the essentials. Buy the Second Impact cab? Shit. Only you know the answer to that question. There was like a point in my life where I was like, it'd be kind of cool to have an arcade cabinet. And then I decided there's no place for it and I would never play it. I've got MAME on my computer. Who cares if I have a fucking Gauntlet Legend sitting in my room? I can just go over to my computer and play some Gauntlet Legend. Use keys to open doors. Red Jester needs food. Red Jester needs food badly. Oh shit. An actual legit dizzy. It'd be kind of cool. That's like in my ideal garage. You know what I mean? Like being able to go into your garage and there's just an arcade cabinet and like a fucking little mini fridge. And maybe like a TV on one of the walls or like a pool table. That's like life goal garage right there. My family has never tried to make the garage a comfortable living place. Garage, that's just where you go if you want to get your car. I haven't spent money in kind of a long time. I've been doing a whole lot of not spending money. I buy food, and I buy gas, and that's it. I might have bought a video game recently, I forget what. Occasionally I make like a small Steam purchase. But one of the things I've been kind of thinking about buying is a pool table. But I've never bitten the bullet and actually gotten one. And I don't really have a place to put it. There's like 2 rooms in my house that do literally nothing. Like no one ever goes into them for any reason. And I could theoretically put a pool table in one of them. And also my garage is a fucking mess, and I've always thought it'd be kind of cool to clean it out and then like put a pool table in there. Which is actually a pretty good room to put a pool table. Since my car literally, I mean my garage never has cars in it ever. It just has stuff. Stuff that no one cares about we haven't bothered to get rid of yet. Anyone else have a room in your house that you just never go in? Ever? My house has, it's not really, it's very open. No, I mean like it's big or anything. No houses in California are that big. But it's like, uh, it doesn't really have rooms a whole lot. Like there's only like 2 rooms in the entire downstairs. There aren't really doors. There's only like 6 doors in my whole house. It's like big open pathways. That was a punish on the incoming character. The double tag combo. And it got a dizzy. Oh, that he dropped that. JS rankings on Fightcade Weekly. I could do that. What day? If it's super casual, maybe I wouldn't belong. I could play like not Oro, I guess. I'm like a relatively like ordinary skill player if I don't play Oro. Hmm. Ghrove. Is that like Crow's fucking Twitch? He's really good. Nice tag. Managed to save a character, but he's still looking so dire. Nice. Power Stone is probably the scrubbiest stone. But whoever commented that has to hold that. I never get those comments. People pay me too much respect for whatever reason. I do hella scrubby shit. I use hella scrubby tech. But no one ever says, wow, that's so scrubby to me. I legitimize it to them, maybe. It's like, oh, because Bath is doing it, it can't be scrubby. They see the Bath wake up DP. I know AC Slayer. Yeah, but that's right. You only tell me I'm being scrubby when I'm doing stupid shit. It's a different thing when someone calls you scrubby for doing smart shit. You call me scrubby when I do something and it causes me to lose. But if someone calls me scrubby for me doing something that causes me to win, it's like an entirely different beast. The Dizzy. I think that's an overhead. That exact animation is an overhead, and that's the attack that does weirdly high damage. That's the attack that's an overhead in KoF 14, so it's probably an overhead in this game. He didn't have it in 13, so. A switch for Nem. Nem's your spirit character. Just play a character who still play a character who still hits like a freight train but can actually move. Play Venom. How lit would that team be? Nemesis Venom. Team Drippy Drippy. Team I don't want to touch that. Dennis can move a little bit. Let's not oversell him. He's not the best mover in the world. He's certainly a lot better than Hager Nemesis. Oof. Double oof. I don't even know who Jack Baker is. It's the last one. Damn. And I've still got like 4 minutes. Look at that team. That's a cool team. Oh, that's a cool team. Hit you from full screen. Tag into Gamora. Jump, jump, jump. Yeah, Reeve's movement is actually like as bad as one of the big boys. I feel like Reeve's big weakness is that he moves so awkwardly. He needs a fucking box dash. Like, badly. Did he have a box dash in TVC? Did he have a box dash in MVC3? A box dash would just go a long way, that's all I'm saying. I don't think Gamora's DP is invincible. However, it does lead to a full combo on hit, which is pretty cool. Reeve's overhead is actually really good. Dante's still alive. Dante's still pretty good. He's probably not number 1 anymore, but he's still, like, very, very usable. That should have been the other super. Nice. Tag is such a simple mechanic to understand. And it's actually pretty damn deep. I legitimately think number 1 might be Rocket or Jetta, which is coincidentally Sonic Fox's old team. I say old team because he's been playing a lot of Widow now. Sonic Fox really likes playing new characters. From all the time I've ever seen him play fighting games. If there's a character that's not well known, he likes to jump on that character. And he's real good at finding tech. Somebody gets a full combo from that. The air dash was just a little slow. You can do low short, low run huss, air dash. And whether you hit them on the ground or not, you can pick up a combo. You can do like hard punch, hard kick if you just land, but you can also do jump light kick into hard punch, hard kick, and that still works. A lot of Chun-Li's normals, like pretty much all of them, are jump cancelable on hit or block, which is kind of cool. Like for example, most characters can't do crouch fierce and then jump on block, but Chun-Li can. She can jump out of sweep. She can jump out of this will kill both maybe. He missed the combo. I think that could have just been a series of supers. Maybe one more. Let's find a cool team. Morgan Sigma? That's a little cool. This is that team. Sig Morgan. Morgan zips around. That's not a bad air dash. As they go. That was a hard to blockable, I think. Look at her zipping. Oof. I like that tag a lot. Damn, look at that. You push block me, here's an air dash into another fucking air normal. Not bad, not bad. I'll try for that stuff as Iron Man. I feel like I could probably, if I actually put in a lot of effort, I could quit my job and just only stream. But I would need to make a lot more content that people actually like, you know, ask for, instead of just doing shit I feel like doing, which is what I currently do. There are literally like probably like 15 or 20 videos that I've scripted and just haven't made, to be 100% honest. Probably more than that. Probably a lot more than that. It'd be more accurate to say there's like 15 or 20 that I'm sitting on making right now. Scripting is the time-consuming part, to be honest. Yep, it's time to finally make that video. So got confirmed for SF5. I can't do that anymore, because now it's confirmed. Now he actually is confirmed. The thing is, if I actually quit my job to do it, I would be Marvel and Street Fighter 5 and like other shit. I'd probably pick up another game. I'd have a bunch more free time anyway. Can you beat Vega with no buttons? Consexual. I'd click on that. I gotta admit. Most requests. Oh, people don't request anymore. That's one of the main reasons I stopped, just 'cause no one requests. People used to come to me with like questions. Be like, Beth, what's blah blah blah? But now most people don't ask those questions anymore, and the ones that do ask those questions, uh, I can often just link them to a video I already made, and thus don't need to make a new video. No, no one's. I don't know. The next one I do. Oh, you mean not even like character requested, not for me, just for like, I mean probably legitimately like Cody or Sakura, who are also both confirmed. Yo, those are nice clickbait titles, but let's see if we can get like Baby Hulk or Baby Elsa into them. Baby Elsa prank video. Fucking perfect call out collection collaboration pop off. It'll just be a string of words. Reaction. He tried to DI forward, but he didn't get high enough to get over Dormammu. So he ended up blocking with his face. These are nasty sounding videos. Now that I'm right about to go to work, I suddenly realize that I don't want to go to work. But I'm going to bite the bullet and go anyway. Honestly, I'm probably just going to work in the tree lot tonight, if the tree lot's even still open. And that's okay. There's nothing boring about. It's okay. Fucking cutting trees. Is it ogre? I think it's ogre. Alright, I gotta go.